All right, let's turn it back to weather. Robert Suhr joining us again. You think it's hot this weekend? Whoa. You ain't seen nothing yet. Robert's here to give us the
unfortunately,
bad news.
You haven't seen anything yet. This was kind of like the teaser, the heat that we've had, because it's going to get even hotter. Yes, folks, it can get even hotter, I promise, unfortunately. And it's going to do that as we get into next week. The hottest air we've seen in years is on the way. So we'll take a look at what we can expect this week. We'll all be looking like our little guy there who's just absolutely miserable. We will have a hot Independence Day. It's going to be hot, but actually it'll be the coolest day of the week with highs in the mid to upper 90s. Then dangerous heat and humidity pour into the region starting on Tuesday. And we'll see heat indices, or how it feels outside, well above 110 in some locations and very little wind. So it will feel quite stagnant outside. Most everybody under a heat advisory for your Monday, except Northwest Arkansas as of now. We'll see if the Weather Service decides to fill in the little donut hole of non-advisories. But we're not the only ones suffering. A large part all the way up into south central South Dakota, basically the entire Missouri River Valley is under the heat advisory for your 4th of July, essentially. And if you're out, we talk about these are some common sense tips. Don't leave your pets inside a hot car, drink lots of water, reduce anything that will stress out your body. Running, yard work, doing anything outside for an extended amount of time creates additional strain on your body. Make sure you find at least shade, if not air conditioning, and lightweight, loose-colored clothing. We're talking about white shirts, light pink shirts, yellows, light blues. Leave those earth tones at home, the blacks, the browns, the navy blues. They just absorb all that heat, those rays from the sun. We still are tracking those showers and storms here across now southern Benton County. Just heavy downpours associated with these. Maybe a little bit of thunder and lightning, but they're not severe in any nature, just dropping some much needed rain in some locations. And some areas have cooled off a little bit, just 88 in Rogers, but still 94 in Winslow, where it's not raining. River Valley, deep inside the oven on this Sunday evening into the 90s. And as we go through the rest of the night, any of that rain activity should turn off by the time the sun sets. Waking up tomorrow morning, very, very mild, into the 80s by 8 a.m. already. We warm right back up relatively quickly. Could have some afternoon showers and sprinkles, I think mainly across eastern areas, and that's about it. And then waking up Tuesday morning, another hot day on tap. Starting out the day into the 80s. There's Tropical Storm Bonnie, winds of 70 miles an hour, still continuing to strengthen and is expected to strengthen right now at least into a Category 2 storm as it moves off into the eastern Pacific Ocean. Very mild tonight. Our temperatures falling only into the lower to mid 70s. We'll be near 100 tomorrow, and as I said, the coolest day of the week. In our heat indices by tomorrow afternoon, if you're headed to your favorite 4th of July festivity, well over 100 degrees. Here's a look at the extended forecast, which does feature triple-digit heat. It takes a lot for us to get over 100 in Northwest Arkansas. I think that's actually going to happen. I don't have the time to explain why it will happen, but I think we'll be above 100 in Northwest Arkansas, at least for Wednesday and Thursday. So heat headlines definitely look necessary or needed from the Weather Service. And in the River Valley, about the same thing. Unfortunately, we'll be seeing those temperatures flirting with well above 100 degrees over the next couple of days. You see there 103 Wednesday and Thursday. Very dangerous to be outside, folks, so you got to protect yourself if you're outside. Stay with us. We will check the world of sports coming up right after the break.